What's going on, everybody? My name is Justin, otherwise known as the Flipping Accountant. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've helped thousands of people by making tutorials with step-by-step instructions just like this to help you get through whatever topic we're looking at. Today, we're going to be looking at the student loan forgiveness application that just went available on the student8.gov website. What we're going to do today is I'm going to walk you through the application step-by-step. We're going to show you exactly how to fill it out. It's very easy. It's very straightforward. Today is October 15th, and the Department of Education has made the application available on their website, and it only takes about 5 minutes to complete, and it's very straightforward. I'm going to take you through the application step by step, talk about what's required, how to complete it, and what to expect after submitting your application. I'll link the most current version of the application in the description of this video below, so you can easily just click on it right there and open it right up. Make sure that when you do, you're on the student8.gov website. Make sure that it's the government website. Also, to make this a lot easier for you, is what I'll do is I'll put little chapters in this video so you can just skip to whatever topic you want to go straight to. If you want to go to the how-to, if you want to go to the what to expect after submitting it, the deadlines, all of that stuff, go ahead and click on the little chapters. I'll make it very easy for you. We're going to start by going through the student loan debt relief website and show you all the information and talk about what's required, what you need, who is available, who's eligible, and all that stuff. And if you don't want to know this information, you can go ahead and skip to a different chapter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screen share right here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. This is the federal student aid website. This is the student8.gov website, and we're just going to quickly run through all of this. It is nice because it's in English or in Spanish, so you can just click it and change it if you want it to be in Spanish or back in English. I'm assuming they'll probably have it open to other languages too, but they only have it available for those two right now. So it says eligible borrowers can get a full or partial discharge of loans up to $20,000. Apply today. Here's the notice right here that they are accepting applications during the beta. So depending on when you watch this, it might be past the beta, but you can apply since it is open right now. Basically, they just say it's open now. It takes about 5 minutes. You don't need any documents or to log in to do it. So the application will be available on and off during this time while it's in the beta. If you try it and it's not available, wait and come back again. It says, don't worry if you don't get a chance to apply right now. There's no advantage to applying before the full launch. So if you do it right now in the beta, that's fine. You can just do it and be done with it. There's no reason to wait, really. Personally, I just want to get it done as quickly as possible, but that's just me. So the debt relief application will be available to all borrowers later in October 2022 through the end of December 31st, 2023. So you actually have a full year to do this. You have until the end of next year to complete this. I would just suggest just doing it, getting it out of the way. If you can't apply online, they will have a paper version available soon. It's just not ready yet. How much debt relief can you get? If you don't already know, we'll run through it really quick. You can get up to $20,000 in debt relief if you received a federal Pell Grant in college and meet the income requirements. And the income requirements are listed below. I'll show you those. Or you can get up to $10,000 in debt relief if you didn't get a federal Pell Grant and still meet the income requirements. And just to note, the debt relief only applies to loan balances you had before June 30th of 2022. So anything you may have taken out afterwards, this is not going to be counted towards the potential debt forgiveness. It says any new loans dispersed after July 1st are not eligible for the debt relief. This is a really good question. It says, will my debt relief be taxed? And it says one-time student loan debt relief will not be taxed at the federal level, but essentially it might be taxed at the state level. So what you'll have to do is just Google, does my state tax federal student loan forgiveness? And just look into it that way. But again, right here, they're just saying that at the federal level, it's not going to be taxed. The next little FAQ says, what if I don't want to receive debt relief? Basically, you don't have to apply if you don't want to. Have that loan balance just keep growing. It's up to you. If you don't want to apply, it's totally up to you. If you want to opt out for any reason, you can contact your loan service provider by phone or email and tell them you don't want to get the student loan debt relief right here. So go ahead and scrolling down, see if you qualify. These are just the basic income requirements, and we'll look through them real quick. If you're single, you have to have made under $125,000. If you're married, filing separately under $125,000, married filing jointly under $250,000 together, head of household under $250,000, or qualifying widower under $250,000. This says 2020 income or 2021 income. So this only has to be 1 year or the other. You have to qualify for this income threshold. It doesn't actually have to be both years, which I thought was kind of interesting. So only 1 year you actually have to qualify to get this. Right here it says if you filed your federal income taxes, which you should, your AGI which is your adjusted gross income, is found on line 11 of your 1040. So go down to your 1040 and look at line 11, and as long as that number is underneath whatever threshold you need to be underneath, you're good to go. And it's kind of neat right here. It says you have to meet the income requirement for either 2020 or 2021, but you don't need to meet it for both years. This is just some more information about the recently enrolled undergraduate students. If you qualify under this right here, there is some more FAQs about the Pell Grants down here. It basically just says if you did receive a Pell Grant, they look into it to make sure and confirm that you did receive a Pell Grant. If you want to look, you can actually go to, I think it's the FSA website. You can go to the studentaid.gov website and go to My Aid and check to see if you did receive a Pell Grant. So if you're like, I don't know if I got one or not, you can go to the studentaid.gov website and look to see if you did receive one. So which loans are eligible right here, the types of federal loans that are dispersed is the William D. Ford Federal Loan, the Direct Loan Program, the Federal Family Education Loan Program held by Education Department or in default by guarantee agency, Federal Perkins Loan held by Education Department or defaulted loan, includes ED held or commercially serviced subsidized Stafford, unsubsidized Stafford, Parent Plus, Graduate Plus, and Perkins held by ED. This means that the subsidized loans, unsubsidized loans, Parent Plus loans, and Graduate Plus loans held by Education Department are eligible. So just a little bit more information right here. If you don't know what kind of loans that you have, you can go to the studentaid.gov website and go through the loan breakdown right here, and you can find exactly what kind of loans you do have. So again, this is just more basic information. We're just going to skip the qualifying loan right here. If you want to know that information, it's right here on the website. If you made voluntary payments during the payment pause from March 13, 2020 through December 31, 2022, and your current balance is below the amount of debt you'll receive, you'll be eligible to get those payments refunded, and they've got some instructions right here on how to do that. This is all just basic information, and this is all on the website. I just wanted to run through some of that stuff right there. So let's actually get to the application itself.
One eternity later.
Let's walk through it together. Let's fill it out together, and then I'll tell you guys what to expect when you get done with it. It's very straightforward. I'm super excited that it's this easy. This is probably the best government form I've ever seen because of how quick and easy it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and click on the apply now right here. And this is going to pull up the application page if it's still open, which hopefully it is when you're watching this video. If not, go ahead and check back because it will be open. Again, I'm recording this while it's the beta launch because they're still refining the process according to what they've got right here. What is the federal loan the federal student loan debt relief? You can get full or partial discharge of loans up to $20,000 for federal Pell Grant recipients and up to $10,000 for non-Pell Grant recipients. Who qualifies? We just talked about that. How it works. Apply today, but no later than December 31st, 2023. So do it before the end of 2023. Got it? Good. We'll determine your eligibility and we'll contact you if we need more information. Your loan servicer will notify you when your debt relief has been processed. So they will let you know when it's all processed and you're good to go. All right, borrower information, first name, middle initial, last name, former last name. That's if you've had any previous last names. For example, say a maiden name. If you've been married before and you reported that name to the government when you were applying for loans back in the day, you have to put in your social security number right here and then confirm your social security number right there. It won't actually show when you're typing it in. You'll have to click show SSN if you want to look at it and make sure it's correct. Put your date of birth right here, month, day, year. Phone number in case they need to contact you. I would use your real phone number. Don't give them a fake phone number because what if they have to call you? Email, put your other email right here. Just put it in, go ahead and confirm it. And then it says review and submit the agreement. So let's read through this really quick. I request this federal student loan debt relief up to 20 grand. If requested, I will provide proof of income to the U.S. Department of Education. I understand that if I fail to do so by March 31st, 2024, or if my income does not qualify for federal student loan debt relief, the relief will not be processed. So they might reach out to you to confirm that what you're providing is correct. Verify that I am the individual named above. So don't be filling this out for somebody else. If somebody says, hey, do this for me. No, just tell them to do it themselves. It's super easy. The next line says, I affirm that one of the following is true for 2020 or 2021. Again, you only have to meet the income threshold for 1 year, not both, which is kind of neat. I made less than required income for filed federal taxes. I filed as a single tax filer and made less than 125. I was married, filed my taxes separately. I was married, filed my taxes jointly and made less than this. I filed as head of household and made less than 250. I'm a qualifying widower and made less than 250. Again, if you filed your federal income taxes, you can find your AGI, which is the number that they're they're basing this off of on line 11 of the 1040. Now again, you'll have to put in your name right here. This is kind of like your signature, like you put your first name, middle initial, and then last name just to confirm that yes, what I'm saying is true. Now right here it says, I certify under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America that all of the information provided on this form is true and correct. I understand that falsifying or misrepresentation on this form or in any accompanying document is subject to penalties that may include fines, imprisonment, or both under the U.S. Criminal Code, including but not limited to under 18 U.S.C. 1001, 18 U.S.C. 1621, and 1097. So basically all you do, first name, middle initial, last name, click right here, and then you hit submit, and then you're good to go. Literally that simple. I love it. This is the best form I've ever seen to get $20,000 forgiven. I mean, 20 grand for a form that takes 5 minutes? Not even, really. I mean, all you need is your name, social security number, date of birth, phone number, email. Boom, that's it. Then go ahead and put your name down here, click submit, and you're good to go. I've already filled this out. I have some screenshots that I'm going to share with you guys, which will show you exactly what the page will look like after you've completed this right here. So what I'll do is I'll put these screenshots up here so you can see what it looks like. Basically, they're just saying that yes, we've received your application. We'll send you an email confirmation, which they do. They send you an email confirmation and you're good to go. That's it. They might contact you to verify your income, but this is very easy, very straightforward. One other thing that I kind of want to talk about is what to expect next, essentially. So we'll go ahead and click back here and go to after you apply. So we'll run through here and we'll talk about what to expect after you've applied. After you apply, you will receive an email confirmation. They will review your application. Once you submit your application, we'll review it to confirm you're eligible for debt relief. Sounds good. We'll contact you if we need more information. If we don't have enough info on file, we'll email you with instructions. Here's some reasons why they may contact you. We need documentation to verify your income. You were enrolled as a dependent student between July 1st, 2021 and June 30th, 2021, and we need income. We need information about your parents' income. We can't match you to our loan records based on the information you provided in your application. We determined that you don't have any eligible federal loans. So if you don't hear anything from us, no further action is needed. I love it. So in this case, no news is good news, and that's what you want. So go ahead, get this application in. If they need something from you, they'll reach out, they'll talk to you. Otherwise, just submit it and you're good to go. They'll notify you once it's approved. They'll determine how much debt relief is applied to your loans, and they will let your loan service provider know. Number 5, your loan service provider will apply your relief directly to your account. It may take some time for your account to reflect this change. Each loan servicer will have to notify you separately. They'll let you know if your loans are paid in full or have an outstanding balance. If you have an outstanding balance, it will also notify you what your new loan balance is once the payments resume after December 31st, 2022. Also, if you made payments during the payment pause that you brought balance below and didn't pay off your loan in full, they will refund those payments automatically, which is great. So they do have some more FAQs down here. If you have multiple loans, how will it be applied? They'll apply it in this following order: default ED held loans, default commercial FFEL loans. If you have multiple loans and program types, they'll apply it to the loans with the highest statutory interest rate, which is good to know. If interest rates are the same, apply to the unsubsidized loans before subsidized. If interest rates and subsidy stats are the same, apply to the most recent loan. If interest rate, subsidy stats, and disbursement data are the same, apply to the loan with the lowest combined. So this is basically just their order of operations. Like, okay, you've been approved, here's how we're going to pay off your loans, which is great. Got some more information. What happens if you apply and you're also going for the public service loan forgiveness? That's if you work for a nonprofit or government agency for 10 years and make payments, make 120 qualifying on-time payments. Basically, they're just saying right here that they're not going to let you double dip. They will reduce your balance by what you get forgiven, and then, you know, what is left after that balance is forgiven, then that is still applicable or available for the PSLF. What if my loan balance is less than the maximum amount of debt relief? You'll receive a relief amount equal to your full loan balance. If your balance was $7,000, you're eligible for 10, you'll only receive $7,000. So you won't get that as a refund. If you made payments, you'll get a refund on those payments. What happens if I still have a loan balance after debt relief is applied? If you still have a loan balance after maximum amount of debt relief is applied, your monthly payment will be recalculated based on your new balance. This is called reamortization, and that could potentially reduce your monthly payment. Your loan servicer will let you know what your new payment amount is. No payments are required until after the payment pause ends on December 31st, 2022. And that's pretty much it. Right here, they've just got some beware of scam stuff. So always make sure that you're on the studentaid.gov website. And if you have any questions, you can contact this number right here. Basically, whenever you're watching this, I would just try to apply as soon as possible. If you're watching this before the end of 2022, then you want to get this applied and done as quickly as possible because payments are set to restart January of 2023. If you're watching this after that time, then basically just whenever you want to get this money forgiven, just apply for it. It's a very easy process. Hopefully this kind of alleviates some of the stress and anxiety along with this. I know we've all been kind of waiting for this application, and now that it's here, just go ahead, get applied, get it done, get it out of the way. You'll feel great once it's all taken care of. And then once that 20 grand or 10 grand gets taken off your balances, you're gonna feel so much better. So anyways, again, my name is Justin. I'm a certified public accountant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Nothing in this video was meant to be financial advice. I am a financial expert, but nothing in this video is meant to be advice. I'm just trying to help you get through this process as easily as possible. If you enjoyed this video, or if you think this video could bring value to somebody else, do me a favor and share it with somebody else. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below if you did enjoy this video or you got some value out of it. I would really appreciate it. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We'll talk to you later.